Hey guys, it's Colin. Look at this mess. This is everything I use to clean my bike. So today I'm actually going to go through and show you each one of the products that I use on cleaning my 2017 Harley-Davidson Street Glide Special. Everyone has a different routine around cleaning their bikes. Some wash them all the time, some use polish, some use wax, some use ceramic. I use a variety of different things, so I'm going to show you kind of the main ones I use and some other things. And I've collected this stuff over the last year and a half. And I have some go-to things in this little pile, and then I have some things that I don't use that too often, but I'm going to show you. The one I probably use the most is this. This is called Acid Spray-On Polish. It's really good stuff. It gives you a wet look, shining protection. And I use this most of the time, honestly. I don't wash my bike probably but maybe once or twice a month, if that. And it's usually after long rides when it's really nasty. But when I do wash my bike, I use this stuff called Mr. Pink. Pink from Chemical Guys. I'm going to show you guys later what my kids got me for Father's Day. It has to do with Chemical Guys. This is part of it. And I tried this about a week and a half ago. It's actually pretty good stuff. And then I use, sometimes when I'm washing my bike, I'll use these brothers. These are from a company called Mothers. There's some different brushes, like you have this one, and then you have a smaller one to get in between the wheels and stuff. I don't know who the hell makes this one, but it hooks to your hose. So you can put your hose in there, so when you're washing the bike, you can, roll it around and do that kind of stuff. Okay, so if I'm not using this stuff, like the polish, and I just want to do a quick clean, I'm going to use this stuff called S100. It's Total Cycle Cleaner. And this stuff's solid. You just spray it on. You got to, just wet down the bike a little bit, spray it down. And then once you spray all this down, give it about a minute, and then you wash it off. It's that simple. Cuts the washing time doing it like this, and probably a quarter of the time by using this. You're going to get a lot more detail probably with this and the nooks and crannies than you will with the S100. But overall, it's really solid. Okay, speaking of the S100, I use this stuff called paste wax. Now, I'm going to go to a ceramic eventually. I've debated that with a couple different people, not really debated, just talked about it, that ceramic's probably the way to go. That's going to last you, up to 2 years. You're not going to have to wax again, whereas if you use wax, you might have to do it 4 to 5 times a year, depending on how much you ride your bike and stuff. Now, with this wax, this stuff is awesome. Anything from S100, I'm going to highly recommend. This stuff right here, it's kind of hard to see because it's been used a little bit. This is a finish restore. I don't know if you can read that or not. I use this mainly for chrome, and man, it brings out the shine on the chrome. This stuff right here is another S100 product, and that is engine brightener, and that's the stuff you use on the blacked out products underneath the bike. Let's see here, Plexus. I use this mainly for the windshield. That's it. This stuff is gold. And I've had this, I think, now for 3 years, and it's great on windshields. Don't ever use Windex. While it'll clean it, but eventually it'll end up scratching it, whereas this Plexus stuff is incredible, so I'd highly recommend that. The stuff I use for my seat, I used to have a Fat Bob, and I had a Corbin seat on it. And I ended up keeping this stuff. It's great. It's made specifically for that seat, but I've used this on the Harley hammock, and I use this every time whenever I clean the bike. Give it a nice shiny black look on the leather. And then this is something I bought at some motorcycle show. It's another type of leather. I haven't used this in a while, but look, it's $6. Okay, last couple things, guys, here that I use. And honestly, with the Plexus, you don't really need this, because with that Plexus, I just throw it on there for a second and it'll wipe right off. But this is a bug removal that you can use for your windshield. A lot of people just throw a wet cloth on for a couple minutes, but I've had this for a while, but I rarely use this. This is from Harley too, and this is a wheel and tire cleaner. And sometimes when I'm doing a deep clean of the bike, I will spray down the tires, and this helps really with brake dust. I always use this thing. This thing's awesome. It's called the Sammy. I couldn't spit it out. It's just a chamois. Whenever I hear Sammy, I think of that commercial ShamWow, but this isn't a ShamWow. It's a great chamois. Works really good. And then once I'm done with that, if I'm washing the bike, I'll use these microfiber terry cloths that you can get 10-20 pack on Amazon. I try to get the real high quality stuff. I don't get that like really cheap Amazon brand. I'm gonna spend a little bit extra money because you want a good terry cloth. So those are those things that now I'm gonna show you what my kids got me for my Father's Day. I'll kind of show you how I use this stuff. It's pretty cool. Hold on. What a cool gift. Along with the Mr. Pink from Chemical Guys with the same company, they got me this big old bucket. And inside here, they got me a couple of the wash mitts. And then I have a little thing that prevents dirt from being trapped. Let's drop that out here. There it is. So this will go in the bottom of the bucket here. And then when you're washing, all the dirt falls to the bottom. And I thought this was neat as well. Got me a dolly. Something you can pop in here and roll around while you're washing your bike. Hopefully they'll come out there and help me with it, but so far they haven't. I've been on my own. So hopefully, guys, this is helpful. You know, everybody has their own personal favorite cleaners. I mean, in essence, you know, there's hundreds on the market. I don't know about hundreds, but there are a lot on the market. And you know, some are better than others. These are the ones I use. So I wanted to get your take on what cleaners you guys use, and hopefully some of the ones that I showed you guys today, you'll be interested in trying. I will tell you that I'm happy with almost every single product that I've used here. I think the ones that I use the least are the ones from Harley-Davidson, not that they're bad. And then the one that I bought from that motorcycle show for the leather, but I still have them. But at the end of the day, we want to have a clean motorcycle. We want it to look nice, and it'll make it last longer, right? So hopefully this was helpful. Now get out there and ride, because then after you do, then you can wash your bike all over again, or you can polish it, or you can ceramic, whatever the hell you want to do. Be well, and I'll talk to you guys soon.